Imagine stepping into a forest and seeing a dodo peck at fruit, or diving into an ocean where a megalodon's shadow looms. What if science could turn back time and bring extinct animals back to life? I'm John, and welcome to our first video on Megafossil, where we unearth the wildest stories from Earth's ancient past. After exploring animals that might still be out there in our first video, today we're going on a mind-bending journey. Reviving the past. Can science resurrect the dodo, thylacine, or megalodon? With DNA, fossils, and tech like CRISPR, scientists are closer than ever to making this real. Is it possible, or just a dream? We're diving into the science of de-extinction, focusing on three iconic creatures: the dodo, the thylacine, and the megalodon. We'll uncover secrets hidden in their fossils, visit labs pushing the limits of genetics, and ask what it'd mean to see these animals alive again. Could a thylacine howl in Tasmania by 2027? Stick around for a shocking update that'll leave you speechless. Hit that like button to help Megafossil grow, and let's get started. So, what is de-extinction? It's the audacious quest to revive extinct species, piecing together their DNA like a secret code from history. Picture it as unlocking a long-lost treasure chest. There are three key methods: cloning, copying an animal's DNA like they did with Dolly the sheep in 1996, genetic engineering, tweaking a living species' genes to mimic an extinct one, and backbreeding mating animals to bring back old traits. Fossils hold the clues. Subfossils, like bones or rare soft tissue less than 1,000,000 years old, can preserve DNA fragments, unlike older dinosaur bones where DNA crumbles away. This idea sparked with science fiction, but it's real now. In 2009, a cloned Pyrenean ibex, extinct since 2000, lived for 7 minutes, a hidden milestone in history. A 2025 study in Nature Reviews Genetics shows ancient DNA from Siberian permafrost, some 50,000 years old, has changed everything. Colossal Biosciences, a leader in this field, uses mammoth DNA to edit elephant genes, aiming for a hybrid by 2028. Geneticist Beth Shapiro says you need 3 things: intact DNA, a close relative, and a way to grow the embryo. But here's the secret. Challenges like rebuilding fragmented genomes or recreating ancient behaviors make each species a mystery waiting to be solved. For our trio, the dodo, thylacine, and megalodon, new tech like single-cell sequencing pioneered in 2024 could crack open their fossilized secrets. First up, the dodo, Rhaphis cucullatus, Mauritius's lost bird, gone since 1681. This 3-foot-tall pigeon cousin thrived in volcanic rainforests with a curved beak for cracking fruit and tiny wings that never flew. In 2007, diggers at Mare aux Songes swamp found 4,000-year-old subfossils, skulls, femurs, even collagen traces, hiding traces of DNA. A 2024 study in Molecular Biology and Evolution mapped 92% of its genome, revealing genes for a strong immune system that fought off Mauritius's humid, stormy climate. Here's a forgotten detail. The dodo ate seeds of the tambalacoque tree, spreading them to shape the island's forests. Per a 2023 study in Ecology Letters, humans, rats, and pigs crushed its nests, erasing it from history. Can we bring it back? Colossal Biosciences' 2025 plan aims for a dodo by 2032, using the Nicobar pigeon's DNA as a starting point. They use CRISPR to add dodo traits, big beak, heavy body, and grow embryos in artificial eggs, tested on quails in 2024, per Nature Biotechnology. The secret hurdle? Missing genome pieces need AI to guess the code, which could go wrong. Mauritius's forests, now only 20% of their original size, face invasive macaques, says a 2024 conservation biology report. Paleontologist Julian Hume believes dodos could regrow forests by spreading seeds, but they'd need safe sanctuaries. Picture a dodo waddling in a reserve. Next, the thylacine, Thylacinus cynocephalus, the Tasmanian tiger, a marsupial predator lost since 1936. This wolf-like creature, with bold black stripes and a jaw that opened 80 degrees, hunted wallabies and possums in Tasmania's dry forests. Subfossils from Mount Lyell, 2,500 years old, and a 1901 pup preserved in ethanol at Museum Victoria gave a near-complete genome in 2021, per Genome Biology. A 2024 study in Journal of Mammalogy found thylacine teeth marks on fossilized bandicoot bones, revealing a secret diet of small reptiles too. Bounties, sparked by overhyped sheep attacks, ended its story with the last one dying in Hobart Zoo. Colossal Biosciences is racing for a thylacine by 2027, editing the fat-tailed Dunart's DNA for stripes, size, and jaw power. In 2025, the University of Melbourne grew Dunart embryos in artificial pouches, a hidden breakthrough, per Science Advances. Tasmania's forests have shrunk 30% since 1900, with invasive foxes eating its prey, says a 2023 Austral Ecology report. Here's the twist. The thylacine's pouch opened backward, a rare trait tough to recreate and hybrids might not hunt right, says geneticist Andrew Pask. Fossil pollen from Mount Lyell shows they lived in varied habitats, hinting they could adapt. Imagine a thylacine stalking again. What do you think of this backward pouch trait? Share your opinion in the comments. Now the titan of the seas, the megalodon, Carcharocles megalodon, a 60-foot shark ruling oceans from 23 to 3.6 million years ago. Its 7-inch teeth from Peru's Pisco Formation and vertebrae from Belgium's Antwerp Basin show a predator with a 40,000-pound bite force, hunting whales like Cetotherium. A 2024 study in paleontology uncovered megalodon nurseries in Spain's Tarragona Basin, hinting at secret social behaviors like group hunting. Unlike mammals, its cartilaginous skeleton left no soft tissue, and DNA degrades after 1 million years, per a 2025 Nature Geoscience analysis. Resurrection is nearly impossible. Geneticist Jack Cooper in a 2025 marine biology paper says the great white shark, a distant cousin, split from the Otodus lineage 20 million years ago. Without megalodon DNA, labs would engineer great white genes for size and jaw strength, but growing a 60-foot embryo is beyond 2025 tech per synthetic biology. Modern oceans, with 50% fewer large whales than the Miocene, per a 2024 Global Change Biology study, couldn't feed a megalodon. Here's a wild idea. A 2025 Cell proposal suggests a 20-foot mini-megalodon using mako shark DNA. Picture that in a research tank. Why haven't we unlocked the secret yet? De-extinction is tough. DNA fades fast. Mammoth DNA from 50,000-year-old Yukon permafrost works, but megalodon's 3.6 million-year-old fossils don't, per a 2025 Nature Geoscience study. Close relatives, like Dunarts for thylacines, are key, but artificial wombs, only tested on mice in 2024, need years to grow, says Nature Biotechnology. Reintroduction could backfire. Thylacines might overhunt wallabies and dodos could spread invasive seeds, per a 2025 Conservation Letters model estimating $80 million per species. Ethically, it's a hidden dilemma. Ecologist Stuart Pym, in a 2024 Science editorial, says, De-extinction steals funds from endangered species, like the 12 Javan rhinos left. But Colossal's Ben Lamb, in a 2023 ecological application study, claims mammoths could trap 10 tons of CO2 per hectare in Arctic soils. A secret risk? Revived species might carry ancient pathogens, per a 2025 Emerging Infectious Diseases warning, or struggle, needing zoos forever. Should we revive dodos or save rhinos? Tell me your vote in the comments. What a wild ride. From dodo bones in Mauritius to thylacine DNA in a lab, we're on the edge of bringing back the past. We dug into fossils, like those from Mount Lyell, and breakthroughs, like CRISPR, that could have thylacines howling by 2027. That's just 2 years away. Mega Fossil is all about these epic stories, sparking your love for Earth's history and future. Which animal would you resurrect? A dodo strutting in a park, a thylacine stalking Tasmania, or a neo-megalodon in a tank? Drop your choice in the comments. I'm reading every single one and I'll reply to the boldest picks. Smash that like button to fuel Mega Fossil, and share this with your friends to see what they'd bring back. Subscribe so you don't miss our next prehistoric adventure. Hit that button and join the fossil hunt. I'm John and I'll see you in the next one. Let's keep digging.